Conservation land management with GIS. Conservation land management today requires modern tools that integrate data, technology, and real-time insight to protect natural resources, wildlife, and human communities. ArcGIS conservation solutions are built through extensive collaboration with leading protected area agencies and environmental organizations worldwide. These solutions reduce training and implementation costs while empowering conservation managers with reliable, field-ready tools that support informed, timely decisions. They strengthen day-to-day operations and long-term planning through spatial intelligence, mobile data collection, monitoring dashboards, and collaborative workflows. 1. Tracking illegal activity. Protected areas increasingly face threats such as poaching, illegal logging, encroachment, and habitat destruction. GIS provides a powerful system for tracking illegal activity by equipping rangers with mobile data collection tools that record precise time and location of incidents. These observations immediately appear in a central system with a complete digital chain of custody, enabling real-time monitoring dashboards that display hotspots, trends, and emerging patterns. Law enforcement teams gain the ability to quickly respond, plan patrol routes, and allocate resources where risks are highest. 2. Wildlife monitoring. Wildlife monitoring is another essential component of protected area management. ArcGIS supports location-enabled recording of animal sightings, behavior patterns, nesting sites, migration paths, and habitat conditions. This information is automatically centralized and can be visualized through charts, maps, and long-term trend analyses. Conservation managers use this intelligence to evaluate the effectiveness of protection measures, understand species distributions, and make data-driven decisions that enhance biodiversity within protected landscapes. 3. Mitigating human-wildlife conflict. Human-wildlife conflict is a growing challenge around the world. As communities expand into natural habitats, incidents such as crop raiding, livestock loss, property damage, and, in rare cases, threats to human safety become more frequent. ArcGIS supports conflict mitigation by mapping incident locations, identifying hotspots, analyzing environmental and socioeconomic contributing factors, and predicting where future conflicts are likely to occur. Conservation teams can design preventive measures, strengthen early warning systems, and build stronger relationships with affected communities. 3. Maintaining park infrastructure. Maintaining park infrastructure is a critical, ongoing responsibility. Protected areas often include trails, visitor facilities, ranger outposts, roads, campgrounds, fences, fire breaks, and water points. ArcGIS makes it easy to inventory infrastructure assets, monitor their condition, schedule inspections, assign maintenance tasks, and track the status of repairs. This ensures that parks remain safe, accessible, and operational for both visitors and management teams while optimizing limited resources. Landscape conservation and the 30 by 30 goal. Landscape conservation goes beyond site-level management to support global commitments, including the Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework and the 30 by 30 conservation goal. ArcGIS provides planners with access to ArcGIS Living Atlas of the World, a vast reference library of authoritative spatial datasets, including land cover, ecosystems, carbon stocks, climate projections, biodiversity indicators, and physical geography. These datasets offer a reliable starting point for regional, national, and global conservation scenario modeling. Open science for conservation analysis. ArcGIS also supports open science workflows. Conservation analysts can integrate Python, R, Jupyter Notebooks, machine learning, and raster analytics to conduct large-scale habitat assessments, suitability modeling, climate vulnerability analysis, connectivity studies, and long-term ecological forecasting. This scientific transparency ensures conservation plans are defensible, reproducible, and aligned with global best practices. Geodesign for conservation planning. Geodesign is central to ArcGIS conservation planning. It integrates science, community input, and spatial modeling to evaluate multiple design alternatives for conservation. Planners can create and compare different land protection scenarios, assess impacts on biodiversity and communities, and identify the most effective strategy. ArcGIS helps visualize trade-offs, support negotiations among stakeholders, and move forward with data-driven conservation action. Outreach and communication. Outreach and communication are essential elements of conservation success. ArcGIS enables organizations to create interactive maps, dashboards, StoryMaps, and public engagement websites that explain conservation challenges and proposed solutions in clear, compelling ways. These tools build trust with communities, policymakers, donors, and global partners by presenting information that is transparent, visually intuitive, and easy to explore. Community-based conservation. Community-based conservation empowers local people to become active stewards of their natural environment. ArcGIS provides a suite of applications developed in partnership with global conservation organizations to promote local participation. Wildlife sightings apps enable community members to report animals from their mobile devices, contributing valuable information about species distribution and behavior. Community context apps allow residents to explore maps showing local landmarks, boundaries, cultural sites, natural resources, and wildlife corridors, helping them understand how their activities and environment are connected. Community sketching tools allow residents and stakeholders to draw important areas directly on digital maps, including resource areas, cultural sites, hazard zones, and local infrastructure. These sketches ensure that planning is inclusive and that the knowledge, traditions, and priorities of community members are preserved and integrated into conservation strategies. Stakeholder information applications help organizers record community feedback, track engagement levels, document meetings, and manage long-term community relationships, strengthening collaboration and shared decision-making. Through this combined ecosystem of conservation tools, ArcGIS supports protected area management, large-scale landscape conservation, and community-based stewardship. It ensures that conservation strategies are data-driven, transparent, inclusive, and capable of addressing the complex environmental challenges facing our planet today.